What's going on, everybody? Mr. Red, White, and Disclosure in the building, as always. Hard at work. You know, I'm always on the case. I'm always trying to crack the codes, find out the gossip, find out the truth, expose the lies. I've been saying for a while now that musician of band Blink-182, Mr. Tom DeLonge, however you say his name. I've been saying this dude is a shady ass character for weeks now. Saying this dude's a shady character, okay? Saying and telling all of my loyal subscribers that this gentleman, Tom the Douchebag Longe, is working very closely with the government to push an agenda on the public to prepare and to predictive program into the public's minds that aliens and UFOs are hostile and want to hurt us. I repeat, Tom the Douchebag Longe is working very closely with the government, predictive programming the public's minds into thinking that aliens and UFOs want to cause harm. Okay, and you can clearly see I stumbled upon some proof right here. I told you he was pushing agenda. He was pushing an agenda, okay, onto the public. He's trying to manipulate people's minds, and he's trying to get people to believe him that these aliens and these UFOs are hostile, that have been coming into our planet and our atmosphere over the last year or so, okay? Now, he has a show on the History Channel with that Lou Ala Douchebag guy. That Lou Alejandro Douchebag guy. I don't know how you say his last name. Alejandro Zanajandro something. I don't know. Okay, but he's got this show with this guy, and there's a couple other characters on board, and they're all shady people. Okay? And here's the proof right here that what I've been saying for the past couple of weeks about Tom DeLonge was the truth. That he was somehow connected with the government to push an agenda out on the public so that we believe that these aliens and UFOs are hostile in preparation for a fake, false flag, I repeat, fake, false flag, governmental alien invasion. Okay? People believe celebrities. People believe musicians and, and actors and actresses and politicians. You know, if they're saying something, people tend to listen, okay? So, they got Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 to come on in, join the alien team, and push out an agenda on the people and change people's minds and opinions, okay? So now, they all think we're harmful. Or everybody thinks that the aliens are harmful. And want to hurt us, basically. And here's the proof. I'll read it for you people. This was, I don't know what social media this is. It's one of the social media sites Tom DeLonge has. But this was a direct comment on his post or whatever. And it says, Tom DeLonge, and this is quote, this is him. This is his real page. It's verified. Tom DeLonge. What if I was briefed by Italian intelligence that a UFO shot a military helicopter out of the sky, and there are pics of the UFO chasing the helicopter along with a formal Italian intelligence report? And what if it's all on the next 2 episodes of my show on the History Channel for you to see airing next week. Would that be of any interest to you? Now, not only is he pushing a false agenda on the public saying that aliens and UFOs are hostile, and he has proof that they're killing our military and just shooting down our planes and helicopters and playing games with us in the sky, okay? Which is 100% untrue and not true at all. We know aliens do not want to harm us. We know they were here before us, and if they wanted us dead people, we would already have been dead 20 times over. But the government needs a little bit of help to try to push this agenda so they can start up this false flag alien invasion. And we've been seeing more sightings over the last couple of weeks. They've been increasing tenfold. And there's a reason for that, because it's all part of predictive programming. They're trying to, put it all into our minds and get us used to the fact that these things exist and are in our skies, okay? Space Force, they're going to war with an alien race that doesn't exist, that is not harming us. They're probably going to pick the Greys and use them because they're the most famous, so they'll probably pick them and use them. But this guy's pushing hostile on the public. And I'll read it again for you. This is proof that he's trying to say aliens and UFOs are hostile. What if I was briefed by Italian intelligence that a UFO... What if I was briefed by Italian intelligence that a UFO shot a military helicopter out of the sky, and there are pics of the UFO chasing the helicopter along with a formal Italian intelligence intel report? And what if it's all on the next 2 episodes of my show, Unidentified, on History Channel for you to see, airing next week? Would that be of interest to you? Now, this is a direct quote and comment from Tom DeLonge. And it's quotes like this where he's pushing, an agenda on the public that these things, want to cause us harm, that they're hostile. But we all know they're not. Now, why this douchebag is pushing this on the public? Well, number one, he went from being in a band, Blink-182, to being a fucking nobody, literally overnight. He was a fucking nobody, okay? He dropped off the radar, didn't make any good new music, so, he was losing money, he was losing, he went from a B-list down to a fucking G-list, you know what I'm saying? And he needed something to get himself back in the limelight again, and get himself notified, get himself a show, get him back in the public's eyes. And the government needed somebody to, help them push an agenda that these unidentified flying objects and ETs coming from who knows where are harmful and hostile and want to hurt us. So they joined forces, Tom DeLonge. It was a perfect match made in harmony. The government and Tom the douchebag Longe, they joined forces, and he had his whole reasons why he did it. They had their reasons, and it worked out for the both of them. And, they're going to keep pushing this hostile thing. They're going to keep making fake videos and trying to get proof. That whole show on the History Channel, it's all crap. It's all lies. I watched it, especially the part where they were interviewing the so-called pilots that were there and seeing these things on radar. Okay, and in one segment they said they were there. The next segment they said, if I was there and seen something like this, but I thought you were there. You see what I'm saying? I caught so many lies in that show. It's all a bunch of lies, people. And it's all for publicity. It's all for fortune and fame. And it's helping both sides, the government and Tom DeLonge and Lou Ella douchebag. Okay? You wanted proof that this guy was pushing, an agenda of UFOs and aliens being hostile? It doesn't get any more proof than what's on the screen right in front of your face right here. Just read this, people. It's a direct quote, a direct comment on one of Tom DeLonge's posts. Verified page. So, you do the math, okay? If that's not saying they're hostile, then I don't know what is, okay? And we know they're not fucking hostile, people. We know this because we'd already be dead, okay? They don't want to hurt us. They disarm our nukes. Apparently, we know they want peace. They just want us to be peaceful and be a peaceful race, but we're not. We're a greedy race, a very greedy and evil, sinister race. Well, there you have it, people. There's the proof. Tom DeLonge pushing an agenda on the public. It's all lies. Don't believe them. This is Red, White, and Disclosure signing off. Y'all have a good night. Peace and love, guys. Keep your eyes in the skies, because things are only going to heat up from here, boys and girls. For real, for real.